What's up, YouTube? We're touching down with another episode of IOU TV. Today we're going to demonstrate about FOOLIO'S, one of his unalivers. It's a female. She was previously pregnant, and she had the kid. And now it's time for her to go to trial on this case. So we're going to take a look at this, man, and see what damaging information that the state's attorney has against her. Let's check it out.
So again, Ms. Jordan, this number here is your phone number. Is that correct? 190. I'm going to ask you, this column is your response to her messaging. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And at the top where it says January 19th of 2021, where the defendant, Ms. Andrews, is saying or texting you in a message, but if you think about it, everybody dissing everybody, what does PPL mean?
That's abbreviation for people.
And then it says from out east.
That's a hood in Jacksonville.
Okay. And is that, when you say out east, a hood in Jacksonville, is that an area associated with ATK and 1200?
More so 1200.
And it says out east, they side, so, and then OFC, do you know what that means?
Of course.
They gone, say some, but it don't even be, what is this?
She's referring to Lil Papa. He's a rapper.
Okay. And do you know what gang La Papa is involved in?
He's from 1200.
Okay. And then it says, like that, FR Foolio. Is that a reference to Foolio, the victim in this case?
That would be correct.
It says, be the one talk it, then all the little, and then I'm not going to say it, NIGGAS come, and the other extra people. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then can you read what your response is to that?
Everybody be dissing. That's how SB when them in choose to live like that. So that's what come with that lifestyle. It's sad, but it ain't gonna stop. Like famous people do it too. Look at Dirk. He always talking about Tuka. Like it's always gonna be like that.
And when you're saying famous people, one of those famous people you're referring to is Foolio. Is that correct?
No, I was referring to Lil Durk. He's a Chicago rapper.
He's a Chicago rapper. Okay, I apologize. Thank you for clarifying that. And then what did you say at this time?
I said she got a point, but the S gonna continue because they keep killing each other.
And what are you referring to when you say they keep killing each other?
Everybody that was involved at the time of 2021, it was a lot of people dying. 2020, 2021.
And are you talking about between those rival groups, 1200, ATK, and 6 Block?
Yes.
And then Ms. Andrews texts you, right, so gonna go on, and they're saying let Leaky rest. Do you know who Leaky is?
I don't know him personally.
Do you know who he's affiliated with?
1200.
Leaky rest, but I'm sure the other side be feeling like so it's just gonna keep repeating. And yeah, they know what come with it, so charge that to the game, go retaliate or something. They're sitting up here rapping, but that's y'all homeboy, just do what y'all gotta do, but they don't even be in Jacksonville, and I doubt they GAF, do you know what that means?
Give AF.
Okay. About anybody here or upcoming rappers, so well aware about Foolio is a rapper and some of those other people we've mentioned, is that correct?
That is correct.
Do they also rap about this war that's going on in Jacksonville?
They do.
It's called drill rapping?
Yes, ma'am.
And then what did you respond to that?
At least that S ain't late SF. Mine was a week late. And yes, B, I think I sent you the post, like all these rappers in paperwork. Except J-Dot, he in the clear, and my cousin vouched for him too.
I'm going to ask you about J-Dot. Who's that?
A rapper in Jacksonville.
Is that Ja'Cory Rivers?
Yes.
What gang is he affiliated with?
1200.
And then Miss Andrews texts back, it was deleted, about time I got up, but Foolio, he said it, but everybody kind of knew that it was just once that time he got shot, and I forgot that boy that died with him at that Reigns game, but that boy Robert ain't even do that, even though he on the 6th side. It was Bibby, and we'll know that, but Bibby died like 3 weeks later, so that was crazy. Do you know the Robert who she's referring to?
Yes.
Who's that?
Robert Howard.
And is he affiliated with 6 Block?
Yes.
And when they say 6th side, is 6 Block, is that again a reference to an area in Jacksonville?
Yes.
And 6 Block is against 1200 or rival to 1200 in ATK, is that correct?
That is correct.
And then what was your response to that?
OMG and LMAO, everybody kind of knew. They all knew. They all in his comments calling him a rat.
Okay. And then what does your then text ATPP, what does that mean?
It means at this point.
And then
If you
what
know
else?
you in paperwork, just expose yourself.
And then the defendant then texts back to you, and this is January 21st of 2021, 8:39 a.m. Girl, I don't like Foolio, LMFAOOO, ugly. And SHID, that was Will Friend, and then
Well, she's referring to somebody that had just died that we know.
in this
So,
gang war?
Yeah, we're basically just gossiping.
Okay.
'Cause
I
you see, we're
understand
talking
that,
about
but
the city
who was
girls.
it in this gang war that she personally knows?
Personally,
Yes, you're saying that you're talking about a friend that just died. Who's
Will, that was the only person that we both know.
Will at Rains High School, is that, or who else?
That's it.
Okay, all right. And then she says, oh, City Girls made a remix to Throat Baby Girl. This sounds so dumb. LMAOOO. What does that mean?
We're gossiping, like we're still just talking.
And then what did you say? What are you emphasizing what she just said?
Yes.
How do you emphasize that when you're text messaging back and forth?
Hold the message down and then you pick a reaction.
And then what did you say in response?
I can't stand him either. He's green SF and OMG, he killed Will Friend. OH, nah, I would have slid. Because he all on Instagram clowning his A. I would have dropped that bag on his BA head or came for one of his homeboys. Somebody gotta die. And yes, I ain't even listened to it yet. I know it's A. Like, why they got the same 3 people on another remix.
And when you say he killed Will Friend, are you referring to the Rains High School shooting?
Yes.
And then what did you say down here?
Why they got the same 3 people on another remix. We're talking about the City Girls comment.
And then she texts back, exactly, and yeah, don't call. I bet he's still on there, but out of all you people, you give him your LMFAOOO TF. What does TF mean? And then nah, FR.
For real.
She wanted that to happen anyways, always used to joke around saying she was manifested. What does that mean?
That was a whole different conversation, appears
Okay.
to be.
What did you then text in response?
Exactly, it would have been better if 3 had it because I fucked with him and laughed my ass off. She did, and he did too. They dumb. I ain't thinking about kids till I'm like 22 plus. So it has to be like just a sidebar conversation.
Okay, let's go back to this when she texted you on, because I think Foolio talking about Therese and his friends, LMAOOO. I do not like him. What's she talking about in this particular sentence?
Foolio's talking about Therese on social media.
On social media?
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. And then she says to you, that is Foolio, though he recruit a bunch of dumb NIGGAS who's willing to die. Is that what you said in response to her?
Yes.
And what do you mean by he's recruiting a bunch of people?
Well, it was something that really was sitting on and everybody was saying, like, I'm not the only person that said that. A lot of people in this city have said that, like, he recruit a lot of people to die, meaning that he got a lot of people that will come behind him ready to risk their life behind him, and he's still out and alive and living his life.
And he's a part of 6 Block, right?
Correct.
And then she responds back, right, and he's starting to realize, but first time I saw him, that clicked on him. When Foolio called, we all in the garage, he talking about NIGGA, always want me to ride with him when he down here, so I can be the one die, not him. I ain't no bodyguard, I was dying. What's she saying when she says that?
I believe she's referencing to what Therese told her about him and how he felt about Foolio.
Okay, so she's not saying that she's ever met Foolio when she says, when we called, Foolio called, we all in the garage, he talking about NIGGE, always want me to ride with him. Who's she referring to when she says he always wants me to ride with him?
Well, she was dating Therese at the time, so I'm pretty sure that phone call happened while she was with Therese,
Okay.
and she overheard the conversation.
And how does Therese know Foolio?
They used to be in the same group, and then they split up.
6 Block.
Well, it's a lot in 6 Blocks, so I guess you can say that, yeah, he was 6 Blocks side.
And did she have any concerns about Therese riding around with Foolio?
That would be something between her and Therese.
Isn't that just what she's telling you here?
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
Well, yeah, if he's saying that he don't want to die and riding for him, then I would be worried. That was my boyfriend at the time.
And right before that, you're talking about he's recruiting a bunch of people, right?
Yeah,
It was in direct response to that message, right?
right.
And then what was your response to her?
LMFAOO, crying because no, for real, like, B, do your own drill.
Looks really bad for her, in unaliving cases, there's always some type of loophole or something that most people file to get back in court on. But I would say, in her case, there's nothing she could come back on. They got her text messages. She's texting about unaliving this dude. She had him that much. She's tied all the way up in it, and I hate to say it, I'm not the judge though. I can't say it, and I can't say it, the jury. But what I will say is it doesn't look good. And that's her friend testifying on the stand against her. That's a friend of hers. Well, I wouldn't call her a friend, but an associate or something like that. Sad, man. She mixed herself up. You gotta watch it, young ladies and men. This goes out to y'all if y'all watching it. The street stuff, it's not the way. It's not the way. The unaliving and the blowing at people, and it's not the way. And I'm not. I know I was once young and been in trouble and stuff like that, but it's not worth it now. When I had gotten in trouble, you could come back from it. Now you can't come back. Look at her. She can't come back from something like that. She's booked. Messed her life off. And then her kid that she had when they first arrested her. Let's just check this out. She's standing a chance of being away from her forever, or him. And her dad is too, because he on the case too. Gotta say. Again, rest in peace, Foolio, and all the people that was unalive during all this war. Again, man, if any of you, I'm not preaching or nothing, but I'm trying to lay something on you, man, that you shouldn't forget. Stay away from the street stuff, man. The street gangs. Really have to stay away from that. I'm speaking of real. Tap in. We're gonna be uploading again tomorrow. tap in with me. We're going to look more into her case, you know what I'm saying, until it's finally over. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button if you are supporting the content. It helps my channel be seen by more people. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe to IONUTV, the dopest channel on YouTube. Peace.